Hello dear swimmates, welcome to Esther Fashion and Services. My name is Noela Zawadi. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful off-shoulder with strap, smoky dress or elastic dress or sheer dress. The measurements I will be using are the round bust measurement, which is 37 inches, waist is 29 inches, hip is 41 inches, shoulder 7.5 inches, half length 16 inches, and full length 44 inches. First, I draw the starting line. There is no any specific measurement for it. After this, I'm going to mark the vertical measurement. From shoulder to bust point measurement I'm working with is 10 inches. 10 inches. So I mark here my 10 inches and repeat the same thing here, 10 inches. From shoulder to waist is 16 inches. 16 inches, I mark 16 inches, and from shoulder to hip is 24.5 inches. The length is 32 inches. I will add flare on it, okay? I will add the flare down. After this, I connect like this. This is it, okay? So this is the bust line, waist line, hip line, and the length of the dress. What I will be doing next is to mark my basic round neckline, which is 3 inches by 3 inches. After this, I will connect with my curve ruler like this. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 15 inches divided by 2 will give me 7.5 inches. I mark here 7.5 inches. I go down by 1 inch to create the shoulder slope. Then I connect like this from shoulder slope to neck width. For the armhole, I will use my round bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inch, which will give me 7.5 inches. Okay, I will use 7.5 inches here and mark. Plus 1 inch for the shoulder slope will give me 8.5 inches. I mark here 8.5 inches. Then I connect like this. This will become my chest line. My shoulder measurement is 7.5 inches. I mark here my 7.5 inches from the chest line. After this, I will connect like this. Okay, so I'm going to divide this line into 2 like this and mark. Then I will go in by half inch and mark as well. After this, I will connect like this. The round bust measurement I'm working with is 37 inches divided by 4 will give me 9.25 inches. So I mark here 9.25 inches here like this. After this, now I can connect with my curve ruler like this to create the armhole. This is the armhole. The round waist measurement I'm working with is 29 inches divided by 4 will give me 7.25 inches. I mark here 7.25 inches. Then my round hip measurement is 41 inches divided by 4 will give me 10.25 inches. So I will repeat the same thing here and mark 10.25 inches. From this point here, I would go in by 1.5 inch or even 1 inch. Let me use 1 inch. So this is it. After this, I will connect with the straight ruler. I connect it like this. Okay. So I don't want this sharp point. I use my curve ruler to shape it again. Hope you can see what I am doing. Avoid the sharp points. Okay. This is the smoky dress. I will not put that on it, okay? So from the shoulder line, I will go down by 5 inches and mark like this and repeat the same thing here. After this, I will connect. This is the center of the dress. There is no zip on it at the back of the dress. It's the same thing. The front and the back is the same thing, okay? There's no any difference. Now, I'm going to mark my strap to strap measurement to create the new armhole for the off-shoulder dress. Strap to strap measurement I'm working with is 11 inches. 11 inches divided by 2 will give me 5.5 inches and mark here. Or I can go in by 1.5 inch to mark the brass strap measurement. Or I can use my strap to strap measurement, which is 5.5 inches. So from the shoulder here, I would go in by 1.5 inch to create the strap as well. So then I connect like this. From this point here, I would go in by 1.5 inch. I will use 1.5 inch for the strap. Okay, then I will connect like this. I'm going to mark now my new armhole. I can connect like this, Or I will divide from the shoulder slope to chest line into two. I'm going to divide it like this and mark. I'm going to measure here what I have from this point I marked to chest line. I have 3.75 inches. So from this line, I'm going to mark my 3.75 inches like this. So let me extend this line. So this is the line. I'm going to mark here my 3.75 inches. After this, now I can connect with a slightly curve, or I can connect just straight like this. Okay, I connect straight like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. And this will become my new armhole. This is my strap. This is my strap. Okay, I mark down. Then from the neckline here, I will go down by ½ inch. After this, I will connect from this ½ inch to shoulder slope. I connect it like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. So this is it. After this, now I will bring my scissors and cut it out. So this is the armhole. You can see. You can just, this one is just the guide, but you can do whatever you see is perfect for you. I will bring my scissors and cut this pattern out like this. After this, I will transfer it to fabric, and then I will show you how it look like. So this is it, and this is the strap. So I cut the strap, and the strap will be folded. The strap will be folded, and this is how it look like. After this, I will measure what I have here. So I have 9.5 inches because I will add the flare on it. Okay, I will add the flare below. So this is it. I will already transfer it to fabric. Remember, this is the center of the dress, and I add 4 inches to it. 4 inches to it. This is 4 inches. I cut the front and the back at the same time. Okay, so I add 4 inches to it for the front and for the back as well. So this is it. I add 1 inch seam allowance, 1 inch seam allowance, 1 inch. Below, I add 1.25 inch. 1.25 inch, and this is the center of the dress. This is the center of the dress. I add 4 inches to it for the elastic. Remember, the dress is smoky dress. So this is the center of the dress, and this is the side. Can you see? This is how it look like. After this, this is the strap as well. This is the strap. I add 1 inch for seam allowance. I add 1 inch. So before cutting, I fold the top here. I fold this 1 inch seam allowance. I fold it this way like this. Then I use my scissors to cut it out just like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. So this is it. I open. I will trim the excess after stitching. So below here, I will add the flare. I need to measure what I have here, and I have 14.5 inches. 14.5 inches times 4 will give me 58 inches. 58 inches divided by 6.28 will give me 9.2 inches. I will use 9 inches. You can stitch the flare before the elastic, or you can stitch the flare after the elastic. It depends of your preference. So it's super easy if you stitch the flare before the elastic. It's fine as well, but today I will stitch first the elastic, then I will attach the flare on it. I will fold twice here for the neckline, then I will stitch like this. Okay, I fold it twice. After this, I will stitch. So this is the strap. I will attach the strap on it, and I iron my paper stay on it. The measurement is on fold is 1.75 inch. 1.75 inch. I will stitch with 0.25 inch. Okay, so this is it, and this is how it look like. When opening is 3.5 inches. Is 3.5 inches. On fold is 1.75 inch. Okay. So what I'll be doing next, I'm going to cut the flare. I'm going to cut the flare. I'll cut 2 of them, the big one and the small one, or the short one. Okay, the fabric is folded into 4, and my radius is 9 inches. I will use 9 inches. So I mark here my 9 inches like this, and repeat the same thing. I mark my 9 inches. 9 inches all around. Okay, it's 9 inches. I'm going to use the chalk and redraw the line so that you can see clearly what I am doing. So this is it. This is it. I will check first my measurement and see if it's fine. You can cross check your measurement every time before cutting it. Okay, so I cross check my measurement like this and see if I will get that 14.5 inches. After this, I cut it out like this, and this is how it will look like. There is the big one or the long one and the short one. Can you see? For the big one, I will make a little bit of gathers or the pleat on it. So this is how it look like. So I'm going now to stitch the neckline. Okay, I'm going to stitch the neckline. I will fold it twice like this. This is it. I fold it twice like this. Then I will stitch. Okay, so I will stitch it like this. I stitch the neckline, can you see? Then I will repeat the same thing for the back as well. This is it. I'm done stitching. I cut out those excess. Can you see? After this, I'll repeat the same thing for the back as well. And this is, I repeat the same process for the back as well. This is it. So what I'll be doing next, I'm going to use this elastic you can see here. And this is the bobbin you can see, and the bobbin case. So I will stitch. Okay, I will stitch. This is how you can do yours. If it's your first time on this channel, kindly do well to subscribe and give me a thumbs up as well. Okay, so I'm going to stitch the elastic on the dress. I draw the line on it so that you can see clearly what I am doing. These are the lines on it. Can you see? The interval is half inch. So I'm going to stitch like this. I'm done and cut out the thread. Then I will repeat the same process. Okay, so I will repeat the same process like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. I just repeat the same process. I repeat the same process. I repeat the same process until when I will reach at the end. Okay, then I will show you how it will look like. I'm done, and this is how it will look like. Can you see? This is it. I cut out the thread and I will bring the back as well. This is the back. Can you see? This is the back. And this is the inside, the wrong side. This is it. I'm going to stitch the armhole. I will fold twice the armhole. I fold it twice, then I will stitch. Okay, I fold it twice. After this, I will stitch. This is it. I'm done and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. I'm going to repeat for the second sleeve as well. I fold it twice, then I stitch like this. I cut out the thread and repeat the same process on this side as well. I'm done stitching, and this is how it look like. This is the inside. After this, I will bring the strap, and this is it. I will stitch with 0.25 inch. So this is it. I'm done and turn it on the right side with my safety pin. I turn it on the right side like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. So this is it. I'm done, and this is how it will look like. And I will repeat the same process on the other strap as well. So I'm done. I'll bring the dress. This is it. This is the inside. I turn it on the right side. Right side will face right side. I'm going to stitch the side. Okay, so I'm going to stitch the side. I will bring my pin and hold it down. Then I will stitch like this. So this is it. When I'm done, I'll repeat the same process on the other side of the dress as well. So this is it. I'm still stitching and I am done and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. I will use my overlock as well to make it neat. So this is it. Can you see? This is the dress. Can you see how beautiful it is? I use my overlock on the side. Can you see? This is it. I love it. It's very nice. This is the inside. You can see the elastic on it. What I will be doing next is to stitch the flare. So I will turn it on the right side like this. This is the right side of the dress. This is the right side. Hope you can see what I am doing. This is the right side. I'm going to stitch the fleur on it. So this is it. This is the dress. So I will bring my fleur. This is the fleur, the long one or the big one. I'm going to notch the midpoint and the side as well. The right side of the fleur will face the wrong side of the dress. Then I will stitch with a small pleat. So I'm stitching. This is it. I'm stitching like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. I stitch the fleur on the dress and I am done stitching and cut out the thread. So I cut out the thread and this is how it look like. Can you see? This is the dress, this is the fleur, and this is the stitch on it. Okay, so this is it. I will bring the short one and place it on top like this to cover the stitch. Okay, I will put it on top of the flare or of the dress to cover the stitch like this. I need to match all the points. Okay, the front, the side needs to match. So I'll use my pen to pin it down like this. You can see I have the marked on it. I use my pen to hold it down just like this. The center of the flare need to match of the center of the dress. Okay, and the side of the flare need to match as well of the side of the dress. Right side of the flare will face right side of the dress. Okay, make sure all the notch are matching. Okay, like this. Can you see what I am doing? I use my pin to hold the fabric all around. After that, I will stitch. Okay, after that, I will stitch. After pinning down, I'm going to stitch like this. So this is it. I'm stitching round like this. Can you see? I'm done stitching and cut out the thread. I cut out the thread and this is how it look like. Can you see? This is it. This is the inside. This is the inside of the dress. Can you see how it look like? This is the inside and this is the outside. This is the stitch inside. Okay, so this is the dress. Can you see? This is the dress. So what I'll be doing next, I'm going to stitch the strap on it. This is the strap. I need to attach it like this. I'll place it this way like this. Can you see? Then I'll bring my pin and hold it down like this. After this, I will stitch and repeat the same thing here as well. So this is it. I stitch the strap and I am done stitching. I remove my pin and cut out the thread. And this is how it look like. Can you see? This is the dress. It's beautiful. Thank you for watching. Still Esther Fashion and Services. Bye.